Let's see. Utah will not get an NFL team until the state allows alcohol sales on Sunday. They already do, bozo. Next question. I literally just looked this up while prepping for it.
Nice.
Just to confirm. But yes.
Nice. And this
you can purchase beer any day of the week. You can purchase any alcohol.
They're talking about.
They just have to have a liquor license.
Yeah.
No, I get what they're saying. You can't buy anything besides beer because you have to buy alcohol from the state.
Yeah.
And they're closed on Sunday. But beer, like fair. Gas stations are not.
Yeah. Well, they've also been making some changes to that because I've noticed a lot of alcohol aisles like showing up in grocery stores. I guess our non-Utah listeners, because like that was one culture shock for me growing up because I like was born in Utah and then we moved to Arizona when I was young.
Right.
And then going to like an Arizona Costco, there's like, like kind of the whole produce section kind of near the back freezer where you go in and there's all the like the big fridge with all that whole section in other Costco's is just wine. Like it's a huge wine section.
So
it's not like that in Utah. And then moving back to Utah, I'd always like,
where's all the wine?
Well, no, I was like, where'd the alcohol aisles go?
Yeah, you can't buy wine in the store.
Yeah.
Two culture shocks. One for me was going to Oregon and just finding like every aisle has like end cap, I guess, has a different liquor. You have Fireball, and then you got Grey Goose, I think is what it's called. Just all over the store, which is crazy. The other culture shock I was talking about was for Skylar. When I went to Georgia, I bought a scratch-off ticket, and I was like, I've never bought one of these before. And then she realized that Utah doesn't have scratch-offs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, well, that is weird. I just barely realized that. After like 2 years of her living here.
Do Arizona do that? I think Arizona does, but I've never done it either. Like it's to be fair, too, on top of that, what alcohol are they going to be selling at NFL games that's not beer?
That's true.
Because I've been to a lot of Cardinals games.
Even if they didn't allow beer,
they only sell beer.
For like anywhere like gas stations to sell, they would make an exception for
100%. Utah State legislator, they would probably make a state-ran like store in the stadium.
That's what they would do.
They would probably do
and
that.
why would you be drinking like vodka? At a event, you're like drinking beer.
Yeah, you want to get a slight buzz, but you want to be coherent enough.
Yeah, because you still have to drive home.
Then again,
you know what you do? You're trying to bring this is This is pure federalism versus anti-federalism. Listen to me. This doesn't need to be we are like other states. You know what they got to do? Maybe they don't sell alcohol on Sundays. I mean, they do. But like maybe they don't sell alcohol. They have swigs in there. And they have fizz. And
like BYU Stadium.
They have all of the mixed sodas all around there. And there you go. That is the solution.
Like every single.
Why are we trying to bring alcohol to Utah when we won't buy it? We will buy the swig.
By the way, they just have literally every single soda shop around.
Yeah.
I was
they've proved though that dirty sodas will sell outside of Utah.
Oh yeah, they're popping everywhere
Swigs
in Arizona.
have all the way up from here to Florida.
It's such
and
a
Florida
good idea.
lines are still like crazy
long.
long.
On top of that, like places like Sonic that were already national started doing it, and so did like Taco Bell.
That's true.
They've got dirty sodas at both those places.
Yeah, and so they obviously are selling. So
because they're good.
It's such a good idea. Like it's just it's cheap. And
but do you know
what's
crazy is I have coconut syrup, and I go and buy my Dr. Pepper. And I do the thing, and it doesn't taste that good.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
I don't know.
In there.
They're doing something.
You don't have to do one
That's
day?
actual alcohol they put in there.
That's where all the state-funded alcohol's going.
That's why it tastes better.
Oh.
You know what happened to me the other day? I was at, this was last semester, I was at school. And I was just sitting there eating lunch with my girlfriend, right? We're eating lunch, and all of a sudden this guy from my public speaking class comes up to my table with like 100 little like almost dip holders with little drinks in them. And he goes, this guy doesn't speak English. Hardly at all. He was in my public speaking class. But he didn't...
Well, the math is not mathy.
Yeah. Dude doesn't really speak English. He comes up to me, he's like... and I'm like, what's up?
It's
and
just
like,
soda?
He's like, want to drink?
You don't say.
Yeah. Well, he's Asian. Anyways. He was Korean, I believe.
I'm not even going to try that.
I talked to him a couple times. So, like, that's the thing. We kind of were buds. Like, I knew him from a couple classes. Anyways, he comes up and he's like, drink? And I'm like, and first of all, I had only started talking to him, so like I didn't want to be mean. But you know me, I don't drink things I hand it to. I got this today. I spent like 10 minutes inspecting every bit of it to make sure I could drink it.
Well, yeah, it's the Sydney Sweeney water, so of course you're gonna drink it.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That's the Sydney Sweeney drink.
I don't know. This is what my mom drinks. Anyways.
It's got tea and coffee in it.
Yeah, it does. No, it has possibly tea extract or something.
It has tea extract and green coffee
It has
extract, whatever that is.
But it has 55 milligrams of caffeine, which is a Mountain Dew in more drink.
That's caffeine in it?
Yes, that's why. That's why I have to check. It's not the coffee. It's not the tea. It's the freaking caffeine.
Caffeine will make him explode.
Yes, there's no way. Look at this thing. Does it look like it has caffeine?
Does tea have caffeine in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does
Okay.
coffee. That's.
Well, I know coffee did, but
Look at this. Electrolytes, no artificial sweeteners, antioxidant infused. There is nothing on this that even says energy. It's not that good.
I thought they were pretty
It smells
good.
like pina colada.
I like the coconut. The coconut pineapple was only okay. I didn't love it.
It tastes like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
How would you know?
Anyways,
You bought her bath water.
It's just I did.
so yeah,
It's
that's the
just pina
side.
colada.
That's the side tangent. Is that this like? I hate how you can never, ever, 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 ever tell how much caffeine is in a thing, because there's no standardized way of disclosing it, and technically, I don't have
Is
to
it
at all.
not on there?
It is on there. It's down here. And technically, this disclosure is pretty
Like
good.
a 12-ounce cup of tea.
But there should be something right here that says
Actually pretty good. I
has
like that.
caffeine or something. You know what I mean? Because this has about enough to be dangerous to someone who is sensitive to it. I am not enough sensitive, but like it's just
That's
irresponsible.
just like
I still think we should make him drink a Prime and see what happens.
the Prime Energy.
Yeah.
I've never had a Prime Energy.
They've just got a ton of caffeine in them.
The Primes are gross enough.
Oh, I know that. They're
Yeah.
nasty.
That's the same thing with gluten.
Yeah,
Stuff
Yeah.
that you wouldn't believe has gluten in it.
exactly. I think all things as part of the nutrition label.
Why
There
is my
should be
Sydney
certain
Sweeney
things where it's like
bathwater
this
not
has
gluten free?
These common intolerances, especially caffeine.
So malt has gluten,
Right.
and they don't have to put on the label contains gluten with malt,
Yeah.
even though it
freak.
is. Yeah, it's crazy.
See, that's what bothers me, and it's so bad with caffeine. That's why I don't eat from Panera. I will never eat anything from Panera.
Well, yeah,
Complete
and
boycott.
you're straight.
Yeah.
So
But anyways, that is my thing on drinks. So I spent a million years looking at this, making sure I could drink it
After you bought it, yeah.
after I bought it.
Sucks.
Yeah. So the guy comes up to me,
Oh
and he's
yeah.
like, "Here's the drinks," and I'm like, "Yes." So I don't really like to drink things that are handed to me because of that, I don't want to be rude. So I'm like,
Mariah, you
Sure.
drink it.
yeah. So we both take one, and I'm like, okay.
Is he standing there?
He kind of is, and I'm like, all right. And he's like, it's Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, okay. I drink it, and it is the best Dr. Pepper I have ever had. Turns out he works at the new soda mix place at UVU down on the end called Willie's Pop Shop. It is incredible. It is so good.
I was thinking it was gonna be spiked.
I was
Dr.
thinking the
Pepper.
same thing. I'm like, he's getting a shot of vodka
He's
right
getting
now.
a shot of vodka.
No, it turns out he was just giving out samples from the new Pop Shop, and it is
Was it
so good.
Was it a
It's
mixed
like-
drink or just straight Dr. Pepper?
It was mixed. It was
Okay.
mixed.
It's like my cousin. She said that at her prom, someone spiked this bowl of raspberries, and all the raspberries soaked it up, and she was just eating raspberries, so she
Ha.
was drunk afterwards.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
It's really.
So
That's so
so
funny.
what was it mixed with? Do you know?
No, that's the thing is because he didn't tell me what it was. We've been going back trying to find it. I think it was a Mr. Provost from there, but
Which
I'm not
is-
entirely sure. It's like raspberry and coconut and cream or
Okay,
something.
because
like
that's the
that.
drink I get is like raspberry puree with
yeah,
coconut
it's
and
something like that,
yeah.
and it's so good. And what I really love about that pop shop is that it's right next to Costa Vida, and if you get Costa Vida, you know how much they charge you for a small drink?
$3.
like $5.
Like $3. Like
That's
it's
a
like
joke.
$2.85. You know what Willie's Pop Shop gives me for a 32-ounce thing with mixed?
$2.
$2.85. It's like the exact same price.
Mm.
So I go over
That's
there to
actually
get my
cheap
drink.
for mixed.
Exactly, because it's like
because
fairly
even,
cheap.
I'd get 44, but at Swig it's $5.
Yeah.
That like reminds me, like when I lived in Rexburg, I would have to take they had a Walmart shuttle that would go like throughout the town, and then take you to Walmart. And so I would take the Walmart shuttle to go to Walmart, and it would only come back like once every hour. So like you do your shopping and then just kind of wait for it.
Yeah.
I did that, and but there's a Subway in the Walmart, and this Subway specifically had the Barks red cream soda and an icy machine with free refills.
Ooh.
So
That's crazy.
I would like get my shopping done in 20 minutes, go get like a 6-inch sub. This was before COVID, so this was like they were still cheap.
Yeah.
Like $6 for that and an icy,
Uh-huh.
and then I would just like down like as many ices as I could
That's
before the
awesome.
shuttle got back.
Rexburg does have the best dirty soda,
No.
mixed soda.
Yeah,
place.
Soda Vine, it's gone.
Oh,
Really?
Like right after I graduated, one of my buddies who still
That
lived
is
there
so
said, "Yeah,
sad.
someone else bought it out and got rid of it."
Oh, that makes
And
sense. I was
they're
like, how do you
using
get
it
rid
for
There's
of
only
those?
one.
Yeah.
How is that not profitable?
It was. It's.
Well,
Some
I know it
some big,
was,
I
but-
think he said they like like Swig or someone bought it
Oh.
and came and turned it into a Swig. But Soda Vine had their
Soda
own thing
Vine
going.
was
It was
better
so
than
good.
Swig easily.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the best. They had the best cookies too, and so he's like, "Yeah, it's not as good because they
That's too
changed all
bad.
the recipes."
What's your price? If you operated a little Swigs place or a little mixed drink place, what is your price to sell before, like, if you were like buying a Swig, like, I don't know how much anything's worth, but like, how much would it be worth to sell that and like move on? Because you gotta
something
think,
that's still
Oh.
you
profitable.
own the business, right? You're making a profit. You could probably
it depends
expand.
if they've paid back all their loans and everything to the bank on the building, if they own the land. Like,
Let's
if they
assume
don't
they
have
have.
any debts
Because like you're saying,
and
this
they're
place
just
was great.
making money.
Was it popular?
Oh yeah,
There you go.
It was
So
popping.
this soda drink
So,
place
It's
again,
like the only place in Rexburg.
They had to have
Exactly.
sold it for a lot because it was really good. I actually saw a Mr. Beast video like this where someone wanted to buy his channel.
Yeah.
And or like, oh, we'll give you $5 million, and he's like, maybe $1 billion.
yeah.
But that was different, I guess, because that was based on ad revenue.
Yeah.
I would probably.
Because like I don't think
if
I could put a
everything's
price
paid,
on.
yeah,
that.
it's like unless I'm like about to retire or not even that. If
But if
I'm
you had to sell it,
yeah, if I'm retired, then like I don't know.
what would be your number? I would say, I don't know, 10 mil.
10 mil.
If-
Yeah.
If it's profitable.
fair.
There's no
you know.
way. There's no way it's selling for that much.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. But
Yeah, I
wouldn't
just can't
sell it
imagine
if-
a price I
know.
would sell it
Yeah,
for. Because
I don't
that's
know.
what I like.
That
to
is
do.
a- that is $1 million
I don't know
company,
any.
though.
Yeah,
that
like,
one
that one
stop
thing.
shop is at
Well, here's
least
the
bringing in
thing.
$1 million.
One thing I didn't realize, just like when I started working at Cafe Rio when I was in high school, it was like 2017.
Mhm.
It was a brand new building, brand new Cafe Rio. We were opening it, the location, for the first time.
Right.
And we had like a big like meeting, like everyone who'd been hired, everybody there, and like the GM of the restaurant and then like a regional manager were there giving like a quick presentation, like, hey, this is our opening dates, blah blah blah. You know, they said it's like they told us like that one location. It's not, and it was part of like an existing strip mall too. It's not like they built their own building for it.
Right.
It cost them $1.2 million to open, and I was like, so that made
That's
me think.
crazy.
I'm like, so how
Yeah,
much
that's a
is
lot of
like
money.
every restaurant?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, that is crazy.
Business is just
Land. If I could go back in
Yeah.
time, I wouldn't buy buildings or anything. I'd just buy property.
I buy
Yeah.
Legos.
Then
Good
people.
investment.
Well, my uncle owns some land where some strip malls are.
Oh, man.
Because they just rent the land from him, and it's just,
Oh, yeah, he
you do
doesn't-
nothing.
you don't even need to sell it. You just
No.
rent it.
Well, you don't need to upkeep the grass or anything because
Yeah.
the person that owns the strip mall will do that.
Yeah, crazy.
That
yeah,
insane.
land is crazy to me.
Yeah.
We need to do that on a Minecraft server.
Just
Sell the land.
No,
on
like
Minecraft
legit, like
servers.
create a Hot Tub Talks Minecraft server. Our subscribers can come and build on plots of land that we charge them real money for.
they just have to subscribe to us. Like,
Yeah.
I
like
think
a
that
Patreon
violates
or
the
something.
EULA, and there's only like 11 of them at the most.
Well, they're all listening to this, so they're getting in on the scheme. So- yeah, it's like Fortnite. Hey, here's all this virtual stuff that you can buy for real money.